Let's get ready to web our very first angler from Greenwood, South Carolina, a two-time Elite Series champion, the COBB, Brandon Cobb. Had 64 pounds and 13 ounces, needs 16 even to load our Yeti hot seat. 5 fish, 20 pounds, 9 ounces. With 85 pounds, 6 ounces. 85 pounds and 6 ounces. And Brandon Cobb is leading this event with 9 anglers left to weigh in. Brandon, a great tournament, and you went, well, we'll weigh that for Phoenix Boats Big Bass, guaranteed to take that over for the day since you're the first person weighing in. 6 pounds, 9 ounces, so you're leading Phoenix Boats Big Bass. But you were in a great spot today. I mean, coming into 10th place, you know, it's probably about one of the only events the entire year where you guys can relax because you're like, all I can do is gain. I can't lose anything today, and you probably gained yourself some points here today.
Yeah, I was hoping. That was my goal today, just move up. I was trolling along all day looking for 6-pounders to really do something, and then about lunch I was like, you know, I probably should catch one at some point. And I stopped and started fishing for some. I got rid of all my little ones. If I had a 2-2 in there, I lost a pretty big one that should have swapped it out. But, man, when you have, I think I had, 85 pounds? 85 pounds in 4 days is unbelievable for this lake. It shows how healthy it is. And it's, I don't know this place as well as I should, but after seeing this week, I'm going to definitely be spending more time down here from about 2 hours from home. So definitely be checking it out a little more. Man, this fans here, I appreciate all y'all coming out on Monday especially. It is awesome. You got a great lake here. Definitely take care of it. Thanks to my wife and my dad who came all the way up here from Greenwood. They're out there. So appreciate everybody coming out. Thanks to all my sponsors, and had a great week this week. I guess I'll sit in the hot seat for just a little bit. Probably won't last long, but I'll enjoy it for a second.
Well, you will enjoy it for a second. Before you sit in our Yeti hot seat, I got to ask you, was there any specific way you caught them this week, or did it take a bunch of different techniques and baits?
Yeah, so day one, I pretty much caught all my fish on a wacky worm off trees. I kind of keyed in on the trees and I had 19 pounds off them. And then day two, I started on my trees, and it just didn't work anymore. And I think a lot of those fish pulled up and started spawning. So I pretty much spent the previous 3 days just 100% sight fishing with a Zoom speed crawl. And the wacky worm a little bit, but these fish are big here, so I went with 20-pound test and a speed crawl when I could. That 6-pounder I lost today was on the wacky worm. I shouldn't have thrown it at it, but I did. And but pretty much targeting sight fish with a speed crawl, white one and a green pumpkin one was about the whole game plan, trolling down the bank and looking for them.
Great tournament. No matter what way it works out, load our Yeti hot seat. Let's bring through our next angler. He is a 9-time FLW Tour winner, 2-time Bassmaster winner, your current leader in the Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year race from DeBerry, Florida, John Cox. Had 66 pounds and 3 ounces as of this morning. 5 fish to add to that here today. Looking for 19.4. 18 pounds, 3 ounces, moves into second place. Just 1 pound, 1 ounce short of the overall lead. But pads his lead in the Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year race. $84 pounds, 6 ounces. This is your third fourth day of the season. You have had an incredible season so far, and it scares me to think you're leading Progressive Bassmaster Angler of the Year. And we're going to Chickamauga next, which has been pretty good to you over the years. But talk to me about this week. How'd you get here with 6 hours pre-fish?
Oh, man, I mean, it was an awesome week. I love this place. And, man, I what I pretty much did was look for beds, and I got lucky and caught some random ones. Like today, I caught one off a dock, and the other day I caught one just blind pitch into a bed, or one of the big ones I caught. But when I would really, when I'd run really hard and I'd find one and it wouldn't even spook off, that's when I would throw the Berkeley Power Bait, Shape 108. It's a new crawl-style bait they're coming out with, and, man, they would suck that thing in, and I'd jack them on braid. But the rest of them was all spinning rod fishing. And, man, I'm thrilled to be here. I'm thrilled to make another top 10. Man, we got Chick next week. That's what I did a lot today. I was trying to prepare myself for when we got there, and I was running a lot of new stuff. And, man, I'm excited.
Well, why did you? I mean, we saw one of the most. Okay, two things you did today that stood out as strange. First time ever we've seen somebody in the top 10 idle to their spot. I mean, everybody, you idle to your spot. That's how relaxed and calm he is. And then number two, you caught a pretty decent sized fish off a dock, the first dock you fished, and immediately looked at the camera and said, I don't want to fish docks. Why do you hate docks so much?
Oh gosh, because I can't cast well. I guess I don't know, and I get hung up all the time. And I caught that one leaving the pocket, and the whole time I'm knowing I feel like okay, I should fish these docks, and I just really didn't want to today. So any other time I would have just put my head down and did it. But today I was just looking for big ones, just having fun, catching a lot of fish.
You're an incredible angler, an incredible gentleman. Let's hear it for John Cox, ladies and gentlemen. From our Angler of the Year leader to a former Angler of the Year, a 6-time Bassmaster winner, a 16-time Classic qualifier. From Gonzales, Louisiana, the Hack Attack, Greg Hackney. 66 pounds and 10 ounces start today. 5 fish to add to that. 15 pounds, 7 ounces gives him 82 pounds and an ounce. He moves into third place currently. And Brandon Cobb stays comfortable in our Yeti hot seat. The longer you sit there, the more money you get paid. So, Greg, I mean, a great tournament. Anytime you're in the top 10, it's a big tournament, but you kind of joked about it, and your weights have decreased by the day.
Some of that is I kind of abandoned my primary deal after the first 2 days. Because I went and fished the second day, and I only caught 20 pounds, and I had a long day to fish, and I just felt like then if I stayed there, the same thing would happen, and it's happened anyway. But so the last 2 days, I went down the lake and just looked for, I keep trying to find me one of those giants. I've not seen a big one since I've been here. The first day when I had 28 pounds, I had a couple 6-pounders. I still, just good ones is all I've caught this week. But it's a fun week. This is by far springtime, probably the finest lake in the country because it's fun to fish, because they are in good stuff. The first 2 days I caught them flipping cypress trees, and then the last 2 days I've been throwing in lily pads and around boat docks, and it's just an awesome lake. It's one of my favorite places to come. So I'd not been here since 2006. And that's a funny thing.
Since the Elite Series started.
So, yeah, exactly. So the funny thing is today yesterday I started the same place I started in 2006. And this evening I quit there and finished my limit. So, once a good place, always a good place. But I'm just glad today we had a beautiful day. And like I said, I wouldn't change anything. I felt like I made the decisions I had to, the last couple days. And, it is what it is. I got some good points, going to make a little money, and we'll be on to Chickamauga in a couple weeks.
Look forward to seeing you there. Always great to have you here. Let's hear it for the Hack Attack. And our next angler, a former Bass Nation national champion, a Bassmaster Classic qualifier from Wisconsin, Pat Schlapper. 67 pounds and an ounce. Come on, here in the middle. 67.1. He had, as of this morning, 4 fish here today. Needs 18.6, gets 10 pounds, 14 ounces, moves into 5th place. Hold a couple of those fish up there. Made it all the way through here to Championship Monday, our very first Championship Monday of 2022. Pat, you've had an incredible week. Phoenix Boats Big Bass yesterday, 9 pounds, 10 ounces. And, man, how much fun has it been to be here this week?
I love this place. Today just didn't work out, but it was a really fun tournament, and I really like this place. So, and it's my first time ever making the top 10. So I feel, at the beginning of the year with a bad finish on the St. John's, I was kind of down. And now I've had 2 solid tournaments and a top 10 here. So I feel like maybe I can hang a little bit now.
I was going to ask you to do some karate, but on the small stage, I don't know if we can take the karate. But I'm sure you'll be back at another championship Sunday to do that for our crowd.
I sure hope so. If I'd have caught a big bag, I'd have done some major ninjing today, but that didn't happen. So it was still a good day. Just something changed in that main area. The first day, this was the first day I got in there, and there wasn't a club derby going on, so I was really excited. And it just, the fish were acting funky. I never found any big ones, and any good ones I saw, they were just kind of cruising around. So I don't know. It didn't work out, but it was still fun. And the guy still caught them, so it's a great place.
Incredible place, and no ninja in today. But let's hear it for Pat Schlapper, ladies and gentlemen. Pretty cozy in the Yeti hot seat.
Been here a lot longer than I expected, to be honest. I don't think it's gonna last much longer, but
How many more you think you make it through?
I don't even know who's next.
Corey?
I'm probably done.
That's not very positive. He is a 4-time Canadian Open champion, a 3-time Classic qualifier, took a win at the Bassmaster Opens last year from Peterborough, Ontario, Canada, Corey Johnston. Had 67 pounds and 3 ounces, looking for 18.4 to take the lead here today. 21 pounds, 6 ounces with 88 pounds and 9 ounces. Corey Johnston is our brand new leader, and Brandon Cobb proves just again how smart he is. With that, we say goodbye to Brandon Cobb. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. And we say hello to Corey Johnston. Corey, another final day here and another big payday before you head north. Got to be happy with this one, an incredible tournament.
Yeah, I mean, it was an incredible tournament, like you said, and, we went out there and caught them sight fishing, and I mean, I had a blast out there. I wish I could go back out tomorrow, but got to head home at some point so the wife doesn't throw all my stuff out in the yard, but, it's I'm hoping we're coming back here again soon.
I'm sure we'll be back here. Incredible crowds, incredible finish. Don't go anywhere, though. You're loading our hot seat. But before you go over there, tell me how you caught them this week, or your sponsors will yell at me.
I caught every single one looking at them this week except for two. Two I caught in a buzzbait just going down the bank. But, I flipped a Texas rig at them for the most part on a Daiwa 7.4 heavy action rod and 20-pound Seaguar Tatsu. And, I wasn't gentle with them.
Got it done. Have a seat in our Yeti hot seat, and we'll keep them rolling through. Our next angler, an Elite Series champion, a former Elite Series Rookie of the Year, also an FLW Tour win and a Rookie of the Year title there. From Georgia, get loud for Drew Benton. $68 pounds and an ounce as of this morning. 4 fish to add to that here today. 10 pounds, 12 ounces. You move into 6th place with 78 pounds, 13 ounces. And I believe I've heard you were laying off them because you wanted your roommate to win today. Is that right, or is that your story and you're sticking to it?
No, not at all. I didn't give him an inch today. I ran down to the lower lake, and because I figured I was just out of fish. I ran through my areas one time each, and didn't see much, so I took off and went down to the lower lake and just never ran into them. I looked and looked and looked, and that's the way I like to fish here, is to sight fish, and pretty much anywhere we go I like to sight fish if I can, but it just didn't work out this week. I did it the way I love to do it, and I can't complain. I love this place. Thank you, Clarendon County, for having us. You are a great host. You have an awesome lake, and I hope we come back. You guys have got to bring us back here every year. March, April, I'd be happy. I caught all my fish this week on a big bite fighting frog when I sight fished, and when I was looking, I was throwing a Bagley Pro Sunny B twin spin. I had a couple bites that way, and that was pretty much my bread and butter all week, and I hope Cook pulls it off because it's gonna be tight.
It'll be a close one, but a big finish for you. Let's hear it for him, ladies and gentlemen. Next up, we have a Bassmaster Open winner, a Classic qualifier, and a Bassmaster Elite Series champion from Wisconsin. Get loud for Caleb Kuphall. Oh, boy. Wow. Started today with 73 pounds, 14 ounces. He's a quiet guy, but does his talking at the scales. Looking for 14.12 to take the lead. 5 fish, all alive. 29 pounds, 3 ounces. 29.3, and with 103 pounds and an ounce, not only is Caleb Kuphall leading this tournament, but he just joined the Bassmaster Century Club. 103 pounds and an ounce. And Caleb, you have joined the Bassmaster Century Club. with 103 pounds an ounce. Going to weigh that for Phoenix Boats Big Bassies. You've been better than 6'9", 7 pounds, 12 ounces. You are leading this tournament, and unbelievably, you just became the first person in history you had 4 fish on day 2, correct?
Yeah, I only had 4 fish.
The first person in history to join the Century Club, one short of a limit, ladies and gentlemen, showing how incredible this body of water is. Now, come on up here and talk to me. I know you don't like to do a lot of talking. You do your talking on the scales, but you might just be about to become a 2-time Elite Series champion, and you're a Bassmaster Century Club member. How does that feel?
Feels awesome. I mean, what a week. I'll tell you, God really blessed me this week. I'll tell you, this fishery is just unbelievable. I don't know just the time of year or what it is, but I'll tell you, it's like everywhere you go, you're catching 5, 6, 7, 8 pounders, and just what a week. I caught them all. I guarantee I probably had the most fun catching fish this week. I know a lot of guys were sight fishing. I really don't like doing that, but caught them all on a spinnerbait and a jig this week on cypress trees, and every time you hook up with one of those things, it's a heart attack. So just a great, awesome week.
I know you want that title, and we'll see how that works out in a few anglers, but what does it mean to you to join the Century Club? I mean, 100 pounds and the first person in history to do it, one short of a limit.
To tell you the truth, I really didn't think about it until late this afternoon. I'm like, I think I'm over 100. So it was pretty cool. But yeah, it means a lot to me. That's a staple, in your career. So yeah, stoked about that too.
You don't sound stoked, though. I mean, you're inwardly stoked, but you are incredibly mellow up here right now.
Oh, I'm fired up, believe me.
I can tell. I mean, doesn't he seem fired up, ladies and gentlemen?
Yeah, I gotta thank some sponsors. PC Fun, they've carried me through 3 years. Check out their reels, guys. They sell really great reels out there. Yesterday I caught everything on the Alloy M. It's a great new reel. Came out last year for under $100 if you're looking for a great reel at a cheaper price bracket. But St. Croix rods, I just picked them up this year. Caught everything today on their new Legend tournament. 7-1, medium heavy, fast action, just a great rod. Vicious line, I'll tell you, I fooling around with those cypress trees and stuff today, or all week. I mean, just flawless. I mean, it's been great. So
Stoked.
Totally.
Have a seat in our Yeti hot seat. Let's hear it from him, ladies and gentlemen. Let's keep them rolling through. Our next angler, 6 Bassmaster top 10s. He is a 3-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier, a calm, cool cat from Colgate, Oklahoma, Luke Palmer. Weighed in the biggest bag of the tournament yesterday. Our VMC Monster bag needs 26 pounds, 15 ounces to take the lead here today. 19 pounds, 4 ounces. He moves into second place with 95 pounds and 7 ounces. 95.7, and Luke Palmer not going to take the title this week, but a great finish and weighed in the biggest bag of the tournament, our VMC Monster bag. And man, you got to be incredibly happy with the way this week worked out. I mean, the goal is always to get the title when you get a shot, but this was a good one for you.
Oh, I'm not complaining at all. I actually, when I came into this one for the practice I had, I was just wanting to survive. And I went up to my primary area and got up there, and it was chocolate milk. And I found out that they don't like chocolate milk here like they do back home. And I panned out, and then it worked out for me. I come back down and end up catching, that 33 pounds, which that doesn't happen every day. But, I got to do it my way. I got to put a falcon rod in my hand. I got to flip a woolly bug and a bad mama all week on sunline, and I got to crack them as hard as I could. Didn't have any problems. My amp batteries kept me rolling every day. But it takes a good crew, and I've got a heck of a crew that keeps me going and everything, especially Horizon. And you want to get some good clothing, go check out Gill Apparel, and they'll fix you right up from head to toe, and you'll be ready to rock. But let's get this thing going for the next one.
Always great to have you here. Congrats on a big finish. Let's hear it from him, ladies and gentlemen. Before we bring up the next guy, still stoked?
I'm fired up.
Woo! Holy, I've never been as shocked as I am. One more time. Woo! He is fired up. Who cares about Patrick Walters? He just stole his thing, ladies and gentlemen, right in front of his crowd. Well, let's roll through our next angler. He's a 6-time Bassmaster winner, a former Bass Nation national champion, a former Elite Series Angler of the Year, 28 Bassmaster top 10s from Rathdrum, Idaho, the prodigy Brandon Palaniuk. 76 pounds and 6 ounces coming into today, looking for 26 pounds and 12 ounces, 21.10. He moves into second place with 98 pounds even. He's in second place, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for the prodigy, Brandon Palaniuk, as he holds them high here on Championship Monday at the Guaranteed Rate Bassmaster Elite at Santee Cooper Lakes. And Brandon, what you tried to do this week is really incredible, what you've done this week. I know you're never satisfied unless you're holding that at the end of the week. But to come back to a place where you had a victory last time we were here at a totally different time of the year and to almost win it again, I mean, that's pretty phenomenal. And you would think to do that, he fishes here 150. You don't have that much experience here, do you?
Oh, I've been here twice now, so I got a pretty good track record, I feel like. I mean, this place is absolutely incredible. I said it yesterday. Like, every time we come here, it makes me want to move to Clarendon County. Like, it's such a cool, the people are awesome. I mean, it's a Monday. I don't know how many people ditched out on work early, but you guys are awesome. And, I mean, it's just the fact that there's so many 20-plus pound bags. Like, I knew I had 21 pretty early, and I'm scrambling trying to figure out how I can catch more weight because I knew 21 was going to get my teeth kicked in. Like, that doesn't happen very many places. And so, I mean, super fun week. I caught them, a lot of mine, off the bank, doing something different. And anytime I feel like when I'm doing something different than the rest of the group, I feel like I got a shot to win. And that's what I tried to do this week. I mean, hats off to these guys for the way that they caught them and how consistent they were, because it was not that easy.
It was an incredible tournament. We enjoyed watching it go down and looking forward to seeing you all season long. There is only one more. How are you feeling right now?
Not real good. Not real good, no. I think he's got him today. And, boy, that second day is going to hurt me big time.
You've had an incredible tournament. It's not over yet. Let's find out how this all works out. He is the 2019 Elite Series Rookie of the Year, a 3-time Classic qualifier, trying to go wire to wire. Get loud for Drew Cook. Started today with 80 pounds, 12 ounces. Let's get side by side, guys. We're about to decide who wins this event. 80 pounds, 12 ounces started today. He's looking for 22 pounds, 6 ounces. 24 pounds, 9 ounces. 24 pounds, 9 ounces. The competition is cooked, and Drew Cook is an Elite Series champion. £105 and 5 ounces. The competition gets cooked. A wire-to-wire victory. Absolute domination. Going to weigh that for Phoenix Post Big Bass needs to be better than 7 pounds, 12 ounces. 7 pounds, 14 ounces. He takes that over 2, ladies and gentlemen. And Drew Cook, you are a Bassmaster Elite Series champion.
I don't even know what to say, dude. I feel like my heart's literally about to come out. It's been one of those weeks. I told my my marshal day one, if it keeps going like this, we're gonna win, and it did. I mean, at 1 o'clock today, I had no bass, or 2 bass, 3 bass, something like that, and we got it done. I want to hold that thing. We'll talk in a minute.
Let's make it official, ladies and gentlemen. Wire-to-wire domination. The competition gets cooked, and Drew Cook is your guaranteed rate Bassmaster Elite Series champion. Wire-to-wire domination. And you told me, man, I just want that trophy so bad. Let's hear it for Team Cook, ladies and gentlemen. 105 pounds and 5 ounces. And Team Cook, what a week. Wire-to-wire domination, doing something that you are truly one of the best at. First of all, how does it feel to know that he is an Elite Series champion?
Amazing.
How long have you wanted this? I mean, if there's one knock on you, and I've told you this, you are a horrible loser. You would not lose this week, my friend. And it seemed, just looking at your career, 4 years you've been here, but it seems like you're overdue for this. Just saying that doesn't make sense. That's how incredible your career's been.
Yeah, I've had a great career so far, but I have always shot myself in the foot on day one. And, this week we came out swinging and were able to do it. But my granddad, he tried to fly up here yesterday whenever it was going to be a weigh-in on Sunday, and his buddy Marty flew him up here again today. My aunt and uncle, I got a whole plethora of people that came here. My mother-in-law, brother-in-law, everybody. They didn't go to work today, so they had to come up here. And I know at about 1 o'clock they were kind of doubting their decision, but it was just one of those weeks, man. I caught everything that I weighed in except for 2 on a big bite bait fighting frog and tilapia magic. If you look back at my track record, it seems like every time I'm in the top 10, that's what most of the time I have. Was using 22-pound sunline shooter and Dobbins Ecstasy 754 and a 745 Extreme rod. And we had a blast. I caught 2 on the new Big Bite Sensation stick bait on a wacky rig. And both of those, I only caught 2. And actually today, I caught my first fish just fishing. I was trolling motoring down the bank at 100, and I lobbed one out there in front of me, and it was a 3 3/4, and that's what sealed the deal. So it's been an awesome week. Everybody that's came and everybody that's texted and called and everything, I'll get back to every one of y'all. We got to head home and get this baby to the house.
He is an Elite Series champion, ladies and gentlemen. One more time, let's hear it for him. Wire-to-wire domination. The competition gets cooked on Santee Cooper Lakes. Your guaranteed rate, Bassmaster Elite Series champion, Drew Cook. It's possible for a baby that young to look proud, but when you see the still pictures from this event, pretty proud of you today. And man, a giant weight got lifted off your shoulder by lifting that weight, and I think that makes you an even scarier cat going forward.
Yeah, we got one now. We need some more.
Let's make it happen, ladies and gentlemen. One more time, Drew Cook, your guaranteed rate, a Bassmaster Elite Series champion. The guaranteed rate, Bassmaster Elite at Santee Cooper Lakes, belongs to Drew Cook. Wire-to-wire domination.
Ooh.